Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. So I'm going to be trying out a lot of new makeup. I love filming these types of videos because I get really good feedback from you guys, and you guys know overall I love trying out new makeup. So this is the final look. I did my full face with a lot of new products. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm still recovering from Coachella, by the way, so my voice is a little bit raspy, so I hope you guys don't mind. I have my coffee here. I actually went to get coffee before I started filming because I needed some energy for this video. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm really excited not only to do my makeup, but to try out these new products. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. Better. Almost did my makeup with blurry lens. I'm using a new primer and I literally just took this out the box a few minutes ago. This is the Hydro Blur primer and this is what it looks like. I haven't tried anything from this brand before, so I'm excited. It comes in this cute little tube, and what I really like is that the actual packaging brought this, so once you like completely run out of it, you can still squeeze out the last bits that are inside. So I'm definitely gonna keep this, and I'm so happy that they included that. Oh, it has like a white sort of finish, and it has a really like subtle scent, but it kind of smells like skincare. I actually like it. So this is supposed to blur your skin. Instantly I can tell that it blurred my skin. So according to the claims, this product is supposed to control your oils, blur your skin, mattify your skin as well. So I'm excited to try this out throughout the day and see how it works. Instantly, I can tell that I kind of blurred out my T-zone, so I'm really happy about that. I actually really like that it smells like skincare. It has a really nice subtle skincare scent, but nothing too intense. And I do like that it blended out really well on my skin. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm actually going to be using a new one. This is a new reformulated foundation by Hourglass, and you guys know that I've been obsessed with the Vanish foundation, the stick foundation. I actually ordered another one in a darker shade so I can use to contour because I am obsessed with that foundation. I feel like any skin type can use that foundation. Anyways, this is supposed to be a mattifying foundation by Hourglass, and I haven't tried it before. They did send me a few of the older ones, but it wasn't my shade, so I couldn't use it. So I actually have two right here that I think I'm gonna mix to get my perfect shade. It says it's liquid to powder foundation, mattifying and oil-free. Love a good oil-free foundation. I might just mix this one, which is really close to my skin color, because I went to Coachella and I got really dark because I was by the pool the entire day and then I was out in the festival. So I got a lot of sun, which I was really happy about because I was like, I'm not going back home until I'm like super dark and super tan. So I'm really happy with my skin color right now. So I think I'm gonna use this one and then mix this one on the inner parts of my face. I was going to use this sponge by BH Cosmetics, but as soon as I wet it, I was like, this is just way too hard. And it kind of still has all the water inside. Like 100% sure it's gonna soak in all of the product. So I'm actually not gonna use it because I don't wanna waste any foundation. I'm gonna use this one instead, which I've been obsessed with. I did a full video on first impression, like drugstore products. So if you guys haven't seen it, I will link it in the description box below. But this is a beauty sponge by Eco Tools, and it is really, really good. It doesn't soak in the product. It's really soft, and it just blends out the product really well. So this is a sponge that I've been using lately. I'm liking the foundation. It's just blending out into my skin. I do see that it has more of like a powdery finish. I'm mixing in the two colors just to get my perfect shade because I feel like the other one was just a little bit too orangey. So the lighter one kind of balances it out. This is what one layer looks like. I really like it, but you can still see some of my scars on the right side of my face. So I'm gonna go in and apply just a tiny bit more. And I'm gonna use the shade Ivory, by the way. I didn't even tell you guys the shade that I'm using. Such a bad vlogger. I'm using Ivory, and the darker one is Warm Amber. Warm Amber is a lot darker in the stick foundation. So if you are like color matching it to your like stick foundation, I would definitely say go into the store because they are very, very different. So Just a little heads up. But I do like how it looks on my skin. Like I said, it does have a powder finish, but nothing too intense. I actually really like how it looks because it has a really soft finish. It was my first time going to Coachella and I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun. I was invited by StyleHog to go with them, and I went with some other gamers, some YouTubers, a few beauty bloggers, and everyone was so nice. Oh my god, we had so much fun. The weekend just went by so quickly. Jose didn't go with me because he's just not into those kind of things. We went to a festival last year. I think it was last year in New York. I think it was the Governor's Ball, and it was similar to Coachella, the same vibe. He's just not really into those kind of things, but I really wanted to see Future, Lady Gaga, Kendrick. I ended up not seeing Kendrick or Lady Gaga because of some things that were going on, but I ended up seeing Empire of the Sun, which I absolutely loved. They were so good. I saw Drake and I saw Future, and then he brought out Drake, and I knew it. I was like telling everyone, I was like, we need to go see Future because he's gonna bring out Drake, and he ended up bringing him out, and I literally went insane. I literally lost my voice. Like, as soon as he finished, I was like, oh my god, that was like the best time of my life. He was so good. You guys have no idea. I definitely have to go see him in concert and like get good tickets because I feel like he would be such a great performer. I mean, he was at Coachella, but just at his own concert, I mean, I can go on and on and on singing for hours. We also saw Lorde, and she was really good as well. Okay, wait, let me just continue doing my makeup. So for concealer, I don't have a new concealer today. I am going to be using the Light Neutral by Tarte Cosmetics. This is a new shade for me. I was using light medium and I just felt like it was a little bit too dark for me. This is actually a new shade for me. I was using light medium, and there's nothing wrong with light medium. It actually looks really good on my skin, but I wanted something a little bit brighter under my, oh my god, I'm so clumsy. I wanted something a little bit brighter under my eyes. So I ended up getting Light Neutral, and I really like it because it has sort of like that yellow undertone. One thing I do want to say about this concealer is that it does oxidize, so definitely go to the store, swatch them, walk around for a bit, and then see if it matches you or if you like the color that it oxidizes to. I'm going to be using a new palette today. This is the new Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette, and this is what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. I've been using it for the past 3 days, and I have a few thoughts on it. I actually really like it. You guys know that I love the first one. I actually have it here on my desk. I'm just gonna put it side by side so you guys can see the difference of the old one and the new one. This one's pretty beat up because I used it a lot, but this is the old one. Oh wait, this is the old one and this is the new one. So obviously you're getting more eyeshadows, and you're also getting a new highlighter, and then you're also getting the 4 older highlighters in this palette over here. So I really like that she included a few more warmer eyeshadows in this palette. So first I'm going to set my concealer. I'm going to take this light shade right here and a blending brush, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid just to make sure that the eyeshadow blends with no problem. This is the Morphe M573, and I'm going to take this warm eyeshadow right here. I'm going to just work this into my crease. The matte eyeshadows are really great. They're really easy to blend. As you can tell, they're very pigmented, and you don't really have to work and blend on your lids to get the color to show up. Taking the same brush and this dark brown eyeshadow, I'm also going to work this into my crease. This color right here is not as pigmented as the other eyeshadows, so this one you do really have to like dip it in a few times to have the color show up on your crease. I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand and just carve out a little space on the inner corners of my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful rose gold shimmery shade up here, and I'm just taking a flat brush. I'm just gonna pack this on the inner parts of my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with Noir by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm taking a Sigma E34 brush, and I'm just going to pack this on the outer parts of my lid. I'm also going to be using a, maybe like a, let's see, a primer, just for the sharp edge, because I do want that really nice, sharp, clean look. I'm gonna go in and do my eyeliner. Today I'm using my NYC liquid eyeliner. Now to prep my lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte, and this packaging is just absolutely beautiful. It's like unicorn themed. So I'm just gonna go in and apply about 2 coats. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of Lights Camera Lashes mascara in general. So I think this is just a unicorn packaging, but it's the same formula. And I really like it because it makes my lashes really long and full. A few months ago, I purchased my first like high-end mascara. I think it was by Giorgio Armani, and I was so disappointed with it because it didn't do anything for my lashes. It comes in like a black and red tube, and I think it was about 45, almost 50 bucks. And when I tried it, I was like, what is this? Like, I feel like my Maybelline mascara did something better to my lashes than this. So I ended up just like keeping it, and I just tried to use it, but honestly I didn't see a difference on my lashes, so it's somewhere around here. So I actually want to go in with some falsies, but I do like how my lashes look, but I want to amp it up just a tiny bit. So I'm using a new brand today. This is Pearl Lashes, and I got their stuff about, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and I brought some of their lashes with me to Coachella, so that's all that I used, and I really like how they looked. The only one that I'm not a big fan of is these right here, the ones that come in this packaging, because I felt like they look just too fake for my liking. I like faux mink, so it kind of looks real, but it's not real mink. This is a very dramatic look, so I kind of want to just go all out with my lashes. These are super full and dramatic, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, and I will be right back. These are super duper dramatic, but I low-key love them. I think they look so good. So I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit of a highlighter to my brow bone. I'm gonna use the same Carly Bible palette, and I'm just going to take a smaller brush. This is actually the brush that I use for my concealer. And I'm just going to take this neutral shade up here, and I'm just going to apply this under my brows. And then using the same brush, I'm going to take this gold shade from the palette and just pack it in on the inner corners of my eyes. Just bring it just a tiny bit inside. Yeah, that's good. Now under my lower lashes, I'm going to take this dark brown eyeshadow and a Morphe E43 brush, and I'm just going to pack this right under the lower lashes, like really close to my lashes. I feel like if I put a lot of dark eyeshadow under my lower lashes, it kind of like closes my eyes, and I already have super dramatic eyelashes, which is already making my eyes look super tiny. So I'm just gonna apply just the tiniest amount. And then on my waterline, I'm just going to apply a black eyeliner. Today I'm using my Marc Jacobs eyeliner. Just trying to be super careful because I have my contacts on and I didn't want to get any on it. I've damaged so many contacts by like putting eyeliner on and like accidentally like touching it. As soon as you touch it, the contact lens is ruined forever. So I'm just gonna put some mascara under my lower lashes. I'm using that same Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte. I'm just going to put this on. To contour today, I'm using this new Cheek Parade palette by Benefit, and this smells like a tropical island. It smells so delicious. It smells like a mixture of like coconut and papaya and like a lot of like tropical fruits. It smells really good. As soon as you open it, like it just hits your face. So you have Hula Light, Hula Original, you have Dandelion, I have it upside down. You have a Dandelion blush right here, California, which is their new blush. It's like a peachy blush with a hint of shimmer inside. And then Rockateur, which I don't know if it's like a highlighter or a blush. It's actually very pretty. It has like a really subtle light purple shade. I'm not gonna use that today. I think I'm gonna use California on my cheeks, and then I'm going to use Hula to contour. I'm using that same EcoTools Skin Perfecting brush, which I used in my last video and I still love. I think it's really great. I did try to use Hula Light, but it's just way too light. So if you're like fair to light skin tones, I feel like you will really like this to contour your face. So I'm just going to go in, dip it in a few times, and just blend that out. I normally do cream contour just because I like cream contour on my skin. This foundation is super matte and it's been a while since it's set on my skin, so I feel like if I go in with a cream product on top of it, it's just kind of like gonna ruin it. So I feel like powder will work for today. I like hula. I'm going to take a bigger brush. I'm going to take the Eco Tools Define brush and just blend that out just a tiny bit. I'm also gonna dip it in once and then blend it out. This is my favorite brush from all Eco Tools. It's such a great brush. I just went ahead and scraped off the top layer because nothing was going on my brush, and now you can obviously see that it did go on my brush. I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks. Such a pretty blush, and it smells really good too. So for highlighter today, I'm going back into the Carli Bible palette, and I'm using an Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 brush. I'm just gonna dip it in. This highlighter is super pigmented. I already used the gold one and I really like it, but I kind of wanted to use this one. So let's see. Oh, this is pretty. That's very pretty. I'm not gonna go ham with it because yeah, I don't want to go ham with the highlighter today, but this is so pretty. Do you see that? This is really nice. Remember to my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit more here. On my lips, I'm going to be using this new Tarte lip paint in the shade Festival, and I'm just going to apply this directly on my lips. Oh, this is such a pretty color. This color is so pretty. I've been really loving the formula of these liquid lipsticks. They're super comfortable on the lips. They don't crack, and they just stay on the lips for a really long time, for a few hours I want to say, but to me that's pretty good. And these just do a really great job, and they have an amazing color selection of like beautiful rosy dark plum colors. Oh my god, I have so many favorites. So this is the final look. I am obsessed with how everything looks on my face. Honestly, from the lashes to the foundation, nothing let me down except for this sponge right here, which I ended up not using because I can tell that it was going to be a fail. It still has all the water inside. Can you believe that? Like, you can't even squish it. But I'm just going to do a quick rundown of my favorite items that I used today. Starting with the Carli Bible palette. I've been using this, like I said, for a few days, and I've been really happy with the quality of it. I love the first one, so I knew the second one was just going to be just as great. But here you have a variety of like lighter, medium shades. You also have some mattes and some shimmery colors. You have 6 highlighters, which is insane because they're all really highly pigmented. Just like literally one dip and you get so much product on your fingers. I used the shimmery shades and the mattes on my eyelids today, and I was really happy with it. You can tell it looks really great on my eyelids. Another palette that I used today that I'm really happy with is the Cheek Parade palette by Benefit. This is actually available at Sephora. I saw it yesterday because I was like placing my VIB order, which I will be doing a Sephora VIB sale haul pretty soon as it comes in. I waited till last minute to place my order because I didn't think I needed anything, and then I was like browsing through the website. I ended up finding a lot of things that I wanted to try out. So as soon as I get that in the mail, I would do a video for you guys. But anyways, going back to the palette, I really like the fact that they included the original Hoola and then the Hoola Light. That way a lot of people can use this palette. You also get 3 blushes, which California is the new one. It's a beautiful peachy blush with a hint of like golden shimmer in it. And then Dandelion is a really light plum shade, which is very beautiful on medium dark skin tones. Overall, I really love this little palette right here, and I will be using it a ton. Another product that I used today that I'm really happy with, like you guys have no idea, I think this is going to be a new favorite foundation because it literally looks as good as it does on camera in person. Like, it looks absolutely flawless. It did set already on my skin as soon as I blended everything out. It's a matte finish, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look flat. It just looks really good on my skin. And I did have to mix both colors to get my perfect shade, but it literally matches me perfectly, so I'm really happy with it. Overall, this foundation was a hit for me, and I'm super happy with it, and I can't wait to continue using it and letting you guys know how I feel about it as time goes on. Another product that I used today that I'm really happy with are the lashes. These are very dramatic, but you guys know that I love my dramatic eyelashes. if I do end up making my own lashes, these will definitely be one of my inspirations because they look so freaking good, and I think these are some lashes that would look bomb on anyone. And then the last thing that I used that I really liked was, where are you? Where are you? You should be here somewhere. Is actually the primer by Dermatologica. This is a Hydra Blur primer. First impression, I am in love. Not only did it blur out my skin instantly, like as soon as I put it on, I was able to see how blurry my T-zone was. Not only that, but it did mattify my skin, which I do love a primer that's mattifying, but some primers that have a matte finish usually tend to crash with mattifying foundations, and this wasn't the case with this primer right here. I feel like everything just blended out so well, and this foundation is super duper matte. So I really like that they work together really great on my skin. This primer was probably my #1 favorite out of everything that I used today. And yeah, that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see more first impressions, let me know in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in my next one very soon. Bye.